nicely cut away by Hyder, who from the very first ball of this match gets the first boundary for Mashta in this ECS. Just a touch short outside off, but he's timed that very nicely for 4. Fuller, and it's the cover drive this time from Hyder, but same result, 4 through the offside, so he's got that away through the offside, and everybody's up because it's the power play, so don't need to get all of it to get a boundary, but just about enough, and that's what he's done here, Sher Ali. Does come off the top of the face. And that is a poor ball. Well, with this field, you just can't bowl there. He's only got 3 out on the leg side. He's got nobody behind square. It is the first, I'd say, proper Gundy ball of the day, a dirty ball. Again, drifting towards the pads, and Hyder whips this away. That's gone very long and very far as well. First 6 of the innings, and Waqas Hyder's ticking here. The batting dugout are going absolutely ballistic, and Mashta are 24 without loss. And this is a catching chance. Dropped in the covers. And this, almost inevitably, as so often seems to be the case, is the 6 that follows the drop catch. So Sher Ali already making the most of his life. The first boundary of the innings in 15 balls. And after that long spell without a boundary, the drop catch then brings about the 6. Oh, that's an outrageous shot. He's played that with 1 foot in the air. Oh, this is stunning cricket. And the batting dugout are going... Oh, he stepped across. He's done all sorts here, and he's got bat on it as well, Hyder. There's nobody behind square on the leg side, so that's going to be 4. Well, this is one of the shots of the tournament. Sher Ali's got this over backward point, and cover point coming round on the fence, can't cut it off, so it's raining boundaries all of a sudden. We had no boundaries for 16 balls, but now we've just had 4 in 6 deliveries. And again, this has been blasted out of the middle. And it looks to me like that may have gone for 4. Fielder's shaking his head, which is always a bit of a clue. Of course, we are able to have another look. Nasir Iqbal out there.
I thought it looked all right, maybe.
Very, very tight. Yeah, that back foot's on the rope. That's the problem. It's that left foot when he makes contact with the ball for the first time. Short and whacked away by Hyder. 6 is the signal from the square leg umpire. It just gets better and better for Mashta. Second 6 of the innings for Hyder, and they're just not learning anything short. He's so good on that pull shot. Pulled away, and that's 4 more. But that's not the best of starts. A short wide delivery. And Ali just jabs it over the head of backward point for 4. Hit very, very high. It's going to take some catching for the keeper, who can't lay hands on it in the end, running around Rashid Khan. He did have to go an awfully long way. He's ended up at a sort of short square leg position by the time he's got there. And that is... Is that nicked? Well, given he wasn't in a rush to walk off, Sher Ali, but he's given his marching orders by the man that matters. Marnie starts the 9th by finding the outside edge of Ullah's bat, and that skips away for 4.
And I got Stockholm.
And meanwhile, Iqbal has got Hyder for 45. That is an absolute peach of a delivery, thudding into the base of the stumps, just coming in a bit off the seam maybe, but really it was all about... It's hit convincingly through long off. Urge to come back for 2, and they get 2 pretty comfortably, and they're going to get a 3rd as well. It's Messi, he shied. Is that a direct hit run out? Well, they've run a 4th in the meanwhile. This is a classic ECS final over delivery. It's never done until it truly is done. That was the potential direct hit to get the run out, going for the third. And then after the ball had cannoned into the stumps, they ran the fourth. Well, that's incredibly close. But he might well be out. Yep, all run for and then out for Mustafa. An eventful 2-ball knock from him. And they've got another breakthrough with time running out in this innings. Gets a decent clout on this and gets 4 down the ground. Long on was in a very wide position and it was hit hard and straight by Usman Arif. So Mashta, who've slowed up a bit in the last few overs, at least finish with a boundary. Usman Arif hitting the only ball that he's faced in the innings for 4. Mashta have got themselves a very competitive 106 for 3. It's a full toss and almost produces a chance from the first ball. A thoroughly unconvincing shot from Imal Zouak, but sometimes it's best to have fortune on your side, and the fortune favoured Imal Zouak. So the full toss gets the treatment it deserved in terms of going for 4.
But there were times when we batted together. Oh, bit of a misfield. Could go all the way for 4.
And this is struck high by Zouak, but not high or long enough, and it's dropped. Dropped. So that is a lovely shot from Imal. It's a decent start and a very decent catch as well. Well, straight into the action in this ECS, Usman Arif. He hit the last ball of the innings, the only one he faced, to the boundary. Now from his very first ball, he's picked up a caught and bowled. So after a very good first innings, first over I should say, Hudinger pegged back 16 for 1. Work again, short, there to go, and it will go. Hit hard down the ground, and this is going to go for 4 more back-to-back boundaries for Imal Zouak. Pulled away. He loves the pull shot, Imal Zouak. They're just not learning anything that's even a hint of being too short. Is being utterly, utterly flown towards that leg side fence at great speed. It's another pull shot for 4. But that's flashed away. That's going to help bring the required run rate down. Just too short and too wide. And Imal Zouak throws his hands at it. So that's hit hard, straight back at Ajmal Raza, who briefly thought about taking the caught and bowled, then realised it was an absolute bullet, and he decided to protect himself. It's off the outside edge. And the fielder's had an absolute nightmare down there. Oh, that's an awful moment. Swing and a miss, or is there a little nick there? Yes, given by Suchi Savach. Little thin edge from Imal Zouak, and that is a game-changing moment for Mashta. That's a very good shout. And given out. Well, they've lost another one. It's Ramani who goes for a golden duck. Nasir Iqbal gets off the mark here with a flashing blade. Gone, little nick on the way through. That is one of the best bounces we've seen all week from anyone. Reared up from Ajmal Raza. Wasim Al-Haq into the attack. He might well have worked wonders in getting a breakthrough. He has. Yet another wicket goes down. It's off the leading edge. And they are collapsing in a heap, just like they did earlier on in the day, Hudinger. Nobody can seem to stem the tide. It's gone very, very high, but very, very long.
Oh, it's almost on our tent.
That's a huge shot that is banged into the scaffolding away to our right. That's about a 70-metre 6. Never mind these. He hasn't timed this one, though. And taken by point going back. That wasn't an easy catch. There's the sun hanging high in the air as well, which doesn't help. But Herdinger just continued to collapse. It is 6 and out for Nasir Iqbal. Smashed down the ground. And 6 over long off. What a shot from Jalali. Well, that just keeps Herdinger in the hunt. They're behind the 8 ball, but they're still alive and kicking in this game. Wakil Jalali relieves some of the pressure with a big hit. Short, and that's very lucky indeed. But they won't care. It's Momand who... Oh, but before that, 6 has been wiped off what's needed. It's going to be 9 to win off the last. That is absolutely mashed from Jalali. Now they've gone to Wasim Al-Haq for this last over. 9 to win. Oh, but that's not going to be lasting for long. 3 to win off 5. That's another huge strike. What a partnership from this 7th wicket pair. Farhad Momand looks at Jalil's 2 big 6s and says, I can do better than you. I can hit it further than you. Could well be over. Could be over here. It is over. They've done it. What a win for Herdinger. The batting dugout are running on to start the pitch invasion. It's an incredible win.